Okay, so this would be my like prom slash wedding slash like formal style. And it's like a half up, half down, really curly style. I know that a couple of you wanted to see me curl my extensions or do my extensions while they're in my head, and this tutorial will show you that. So I hope you guys like it. I'm going to be putting a layer in, then I'm going to curl it. So I started off by letting my hair, you can either let your hair air dry and just kind of blow dry it messy. That way the curl will stay in better, and as for your extensions, let them air dry. That's your best bet. When you're curling your hair, you don't need to put your extensions as low as you normally would if you were straightening your hair, because they blend better when you curl your hair. I bought this stuff at Sally's, and it's the thermal styler, helps protect your hair from heat. So it's a heat protectant, but I've noticed that it really helps hold a curl in as well. So I'm going to be using this as I go. I'm going to be using a 1/2 inch curling iron. So I've learned by doing hair that it is easier for me to style them first and then put them in my hair. But I've had some requests on how to do it in your hair, because some people have long hair and want to do the style, or some people have them sewn in and want to do the style, and it's not as easy for them when I have the hair off the head, because obviously they can't do that. So what I'm going to do first, and I found that it was easier to curl the bottom pieces first. If you have long hair, if you had them already in your head, I would skip this part, but if you don't, I would curl the bottom pieces first if you have short hair. So now that I have that done, then I backcomb my hair, spray it with hairspray, but I already did it. Then I'm going to put my hair in. I'm going to take each section and spray it. Brush it up, brush it through. And then this one I'm going to curl away from my head. And then you just pull it off like that. And then you should have like some kind of curl like this. And I like to pull it out just so it's not so tight. And that way it blends with your underneath hair too. And I'm going to do the same for the next section. I'm just grabbing the hair. For this section I'm probably just going to do 3 sections. And I'm going to curl this one the opposite way you just did. Okay, that's that piece. Oh, missed a piece. It's okay if you miss a piece, then you could just take them both. You have a piece like that, and then I'm just going to do what I did for the first piece. I'm just going to pull them out. So you get that nice soft curl effect. And then you're just going to take your hair down and put your next extension piece in. Back comb. Spray it with this instead, because it's basically like a hairspray too. Put this in the back of my head. I'm going to spray this. And I'm just going to take the next row. So you want to make sure that you're grabbing your hair with it as well. And if you find that your hair is falling out while you're doing this, out of when you're wrapping it around, it's okay, because it'll all blend in the end. I kind of like to press it. I don't know why, it's like my habit. I press it up, open and close while I'm waiting, because I don't know what I feel, but and then you're just going to pull them through. If they fall out because you're pulling on them, just clip them back in. Sometimes it's nice to kind of hold it, clip in while you're pulling. So you have a really pretty curl. I'm just going to put my next piece in and just do the same thing over again. Sometimes I like to take the blow dryer and uncool to cool it off before I pull them out so they don't become too loose. So again, you don't have to put this piece as close to your ears as you normally would if you were straightening your hair, because you're going to be curling your hair, so it's going to blend better. I'm holding them in for like 20 seconds each, just gives them a nice curl. Okay, so I'm going to curl this one frontwards. If that piece is popping out, like I said, it's okay. It's going to blend eventually, and you can always fix pieces after it's on. And again, this piece I'm just going to curl forward, like backwards. So the front will look something like this. So I'm brushing out these pieces right here so it blends better with the rest of the hair. Okay, I'm going to take this hair and curl it back like this, just to blend with the rest of the hair. I'm going to leave this piece out for now. Curl this one back and hold it close to the front of your face. And then I'm going to pull all my hair down. So now I'm going to take my heat protectant again. This is all my natural hair right here, just little pieces. And I'm just going to take it and I'm going to curl it like this, just so it blends nicely with the rest of my hair and it looks more natural having hair in the front. Just for like 1 second. And then you're just going to tuck them in like that. For the back, I'm going to separate it into sections because this side was thinner, so I just did this whole row. So now I'm just going to separate it into two sections. Pull them out. Do the same thing with your front area. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with my bangs yet, so I'm just going to leave my bang part out for the moment. So I'm just going to pull them down into my hair so it looks like it blends. I'm going to do my next piece. So now I'm just pushing the ends into my hair. And hairspray. I'm not a fan of the whole straight bang thing with your curly hair. I just don't feel like it looks natural. So I'm just going to take my hair and I'm going to do one way and one the opposite way. So I'm going to be curling this one this way, curl this one this way, curl this one, and I'm going to curl it the opposite way of what I just did. And I'm going to kind of pull them apart so they don't look so crunchy. So that kind of blends your bangs into your hair. Okay, so you might want to pull out the top curls because they might be a little bit tighter than the bottom ones. Okay, so you could just leave it like this if you wanted to, which I think is really, really cute. It's really like full looking. See how big it is? Or you could do, what I like to do sometimes is do like a half up, half down style. And this is great for, you know, if you have a wedding or if you're getting married or for a prom or whatever. Instead of, this is like a little bit more casual. And if you put it half up, it's a little bit more put together. So I'm just going to grab a ton of bobby pins. That's all I'm going to be using. So then you're going to take just chunks of your hair and you take your hair and you push it up like that. And you're just going to take your bobby pins and push them in this way. So I'm putting one on each side. And then one in the center. Kind of hold them together. And if it's a little loose at the beginning, that's okay because we're going to be putting more bobby pins in anyways. So then what you do is you're going to take your hair again, kind of pull it to the back, and you're just going to take your bobby pin again and pin it in. So I'm going to do the same thing for this side. We're just going to take some hair. I'm just going to pin it in this way. Basically until it feels secure. And these, if there's pieces like sticking out or whatever, just kind of push them in. You can put some bobby pins in them if you like. So if there's any pieces you wanted to fix, like this one's a little bit loose, you just fix them up. And then I'm going to just spray and kind of crunch at the same time to make them really hold their curl. So here's what it looks like in the back. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!